Good morning. This was the field I was in last night. I backed the grain cart away. They were calling for rain. Of course, it never rained. So we had this little field cut. That front field cut, it was 3 loads. So corn's doing good. I'm getting ready to blow the combine off. And I just greased it the other day, so she still got some time for grease. But get the radiator blown out, the air filter blown out, sides blown off, and get the cutting. The back part of the field, this field right here, did close to 275. The back, this is all clay ground, and you can see the white clay right here. When you get to the manure shed back, it's nothing but real nice topsoil. So I'm looking for higher yields back there is what I'm looking for. So we're gonna see. All right, so I'm waiting for the guys to get back so I can load them. I moved my camera system. I don't know if you see with the sun glare. But you got inside the bin, you got behind you got behind the tractor, and you got the auger camera. It was down here, but he said he couldn't see it well. He had to keep looking down. He wanted it, manager looking at that, he wanted it right beside his face. So got it up here eye level now, so you ain't got to keep looking down. So there you go. All right, so I'm back cutting. I'm going towards the back, opening up the field. This is some tall ass corn right here. I got one sandhill in this farm. You can see it, it's right here. But the corn's still doing decent. I mean, it ain't great, but it's decent. It gets better. I'm cresting the top of it now. I'm surprised there's even corn here. It's like a sandhill, but it's not a major sandhill like some of the ones you've seen in previous videos. And I'm right at the top now. I still got all that. A lot of corn left here, but it gets better. I'm at the very top of it. It's crazy how good the corn is up here. So you can see everything now. I'm right at the top of the hill. But it's good damn corn though. I'm very surprised of how good the corn is. And then you start coming down, and of course it gets worse, but it's still alright. Had a little bit of deer damage up against the wood, but not bad. Not like what I thought it would be. But it's still not bad. Alright, going through the middle of the field, here's the sandhill. You can see it right here, but it's got good corn on it. I made one swipe already, right through it for the grain cart, but everything got some good corn. That's crazy. Just stays up. Pretty much all the way down to the woods. So we're gonna get to cutting. I did hit 400 in the other field last night. I think 423 or something, but you would know what happened when I went videoing. But it's staying right around 246, 257, 240. I'm getting in a bottom here, but it's still good corn. When you get to the right side, when I was cutting the right side, you saw it stayed right around 300 consistently. So this is 6835 decob. The only thing I don't like about it, I mean, it's yielding good. It's yielding great, actually. I got a damn fly in here. The only thing I can't stand about it is a white cob. You just get, it's got a mix. It's got white cob and brown cob. I don't know what that's all about. Most time Pioneer is the only one I know that has a white cob. But you just don't get great yields off of white cob corn. Maybe I'm wrong, but I've never seen good yields on white cob. Pioneer told me a couple different varieties before we stopped growing with them, and they were white cob and worst corn ever. I mean, now decob is normally a dark red cob. I've never seen decob have a white cob before. Never in my life. Maybe I'm just, this is the first year I've ever planted this. Maybe that's, you know, I'm not used to it, but I am not a fan of the white cob. And it'll tell you in the book when you're looking what color cob it is. Always try to go with the dark red. If it says a white cob, I mean, even though this is yielding 300 bushels to, you know, I'm cutting 300 bushel corn, 250, 300, 350. The brown cob does, or the red cob actually does better than the white cob. This is doing good, but I guarantee you if it was brown cob, it would have done 10 times better. These are really short rows, so it takes a little bit of time to get a bit on. By the time you get going, you got to turn around again. I got, after this, it's really long rows. I mean, long, good rows. So, and I went around the back of the field. I didn't video it. I went to the first pass, and it jumped up to like 300, 350. So the back is going to be really good, I feel. It's running 18, 19%. The end rows were a little, I think 20 to 22. They just won't dry down. Plus, it was next to the woods. But once you get out here in the field, I mean, every load where you take it in, just about has been 18 something. So, to me, that's where you want to cut corn, is right. If you let it get too dry, you get too much bud shelling. But if you cut it 18 to 20, I think that's perfect corn, because you're not getting a lot. You're getting some bud shelling, but you're not getting a lot, and you're getting a lot of your yield. I mean, if you were going for a contest, the ideal yield to cut, or moisture to cut, would be like 25, 26. If you get all that, and you can see when I'm cutting 25% corn, it jumps up 400 bushels. So you get every bit of that corn. All right, I don't want to bore you. Good corn right there. 412, 411. I knew there was going to be some good corn. 441. I told you, you get back here in the back, good topsoil. There's some good damn corn right here. Really good corn. I mean, even in the bad spots, it's still that. Alright, so I had to show you guys this. I come over here, it's Sunday morning. This is that Axis 112-day corn I've made. I went and shot down this end rail. I'm backing up. Well, of course I can't back up straight. Hold on. Let me get down here to the end. I mean, this is some impressive corn. And I'm not lying. I just pulled in and cut that one pass up the side of the driveway and turned and did this, and it's already averaging 202. Now you know how on the end rows your average always sucks. You got to build up. This is some very, very, very impressive corn. I cannot wait to see what this corn does. First year I ever planted it, and it looks damn good. So I got to get this open for a truck to get in here. It's Sunday. They're talking about rain coming. I'm going to try to hurry up and go get a truck right now. Just cutting beside the second in row. That's what it was running. Anywhere from 280 to 350. Crazy. Just crazy good. And this is the farm that has 120 pounds of nitrogen. That's all it has on it. 120 pounds of nitrogen. So that's it. I planted it here because it stays wet just in case we had a drought. I wanted to make sure I gave this new corn a chance, and I could not be more impressed with this corn. This is ridiculously good. It's jumped up to 212 just after that second opening. I'm going to make a second pass right here beside the driveway. Clouds are getting darker. At least want to get one load cut today and get everything moved over here and get this field right here at least opened up so we can get trucks moved in here. But this is going to be some very impressive corn, I believe. Right here beside the driveway. That's what it's doing beside the driveway. It's a little weak spot. There's a belly here where it always stays wet. You can see the green in it. That's another reason to get over here, because if you get rain on this farm, you will tear this. It just ruts up. It's good black soil, but it just does not have a bottom to it. You know, it just stays wet constantly. I mean, that 108-day corn and that 1635 is going to be hard to beat, but I never yielded this high trying to open up a field at the very get-go, so I'm getting kind of excited to see what it can do. Main thing is just getting the bed on here and getting it opened up for truck getting in here and try to get a load. Now it looks a little poor right here, but let's see where it goes down right here. Must be a bad spot in the field, but that's what it's doing in the poor spot. So, but I think you can see where it gets a lot taller and healthier out there. It'll build up. It's just a bad spot. But that's what it does in certain spots, but it's still good for the drought. I want to get this end open up. Alright, so I came and got my little Peterbilt. I'm headed over here. I got a bin full. I got a couple little water sprinklers on the window. So I'm going to try to get this trailer loaded before we actually get rain, which we need rain really bad because soybeans definitely need it. But I'm hoping I can at least get this trailer loaded so I don't just get a half a load and I have to go home with it. Because I don't have a pickup over here. So I'm going to try to get a full load and at least get a field done or open or something. There's a bunch of little fields here, so it takes a while to really get cutting anything, but it's nice, very nice corn. So very nice corn. The end rows are a little green, but once you get in there, it's running 15-16%. It's just the end rows got some green on them because of the trees. It just won't dry down. But out in the field, I couldn't believe it. I mean, the monitor went anywhere from 15, 16, 17 steady moisture. So, and that thing's pretty spot on. So we'll get some ends off and see if we can at least get a load. Here's the farm that I'm working on. And then the other farm that went 319 is all the way through that gap. Corn is doing. I never planted this corn. Access always gives somebody a chance on 50-60 acres. I think this is 66 acres, but always give somebody a shot with their varieties, different brands, just to try them. And if this corn does this well, I might do 50-60 acres again next year. I'd like to try some of that shit, I got it from the boy 2 years ago. Might try 50, 60 more acres of that. And he's mad that I ain't bought any lately, but you know, I don't have so much land. I got certain brands that I know I'm going to plant, and other brands that I want to try. So, but if this corn does this good, we're going to do a little bit more of it next year. I mean, them ears are freaking huge. I really don't have time for this, but I'm going to do it. I want to get 3 more of them Peterbilts. Hook up 2 other 3 hoppers and get rid of them great big Peterbilts. These little trucks right here, those Peterbilts are some of the nicest trucks I've ever been in. And they, 38,000 plants here. I mean, good looking corn, good looking ears, really good looking. Really good looking. But them Peterbilts, I sell them. I'm going to buy 3 more for ourselves if we ever get rid of our big Peterbilts. They are perfect. They are a perfect farm truck. Look at that. Combine's doing perfect. Look, Combine's doing perfect. I mean, really, 38,000. 38,000. And it's yielding this. This is crazy. He told me not to plant it over 26,000, and I just can't do that. I don't know how good the crop would have been at 26, but I know how good it is at 38. You're gonna get on her and get this, try to get this trailer loaded before it rains. My buddy tilled a farm right in between these 2 farms. That's the farm across from us where it yielded 319 bushels. And he said the farm in between here, it's just like this farm. It's black dirt, stays wet. He said that was the best corn he's had so far. So this strip through here either got rain, something, because his corn did awesome right there also. So that's pretty cool that, you know, that it's just good dirt, you know, or it got rain, something happened. Anyway, good corn. He had good corn. We had good corn on the other side. So yields have drastically changed. All right, let's finish opening this field up. I didn't get nowhere before I got a bin full, so let's get back to rolling with it. I don't know if you want to watch or not, but you're gonna have to. I plant around the corners, but I'm not a fan of cutting around the corners. This is why my yield doesn't jump up so high when I'm opening up the field, because, you know, who the hell's going to try to follow them snouts? It's easy to plant around the corner, but I don't try to get the combine on turning and knocking a bunch of rows over and all that stupid shit. So I just cut it until, basically, just cut into the corner. You know, I got time for all that. Them super farmers, they can do that. Back with you, I guess, when it ain't so boring. Alright, we'll get ready to come down this side. I want to get a little short. side. Come up in the inside end row. A little bit bigger cob. I'd open up a concave, another one. Running 28, now I'm running 29. It's still doing 275, 254, 256. So, pretty happy I bulked the population up on this farm. And it's 120 pounds of nitrogen to put on. And that's pretty much what you got. Just 2 rows here, some grass, and there's a tile over there somewhere, right there. Right where that grass is. Pick it up a little bit. Inside the field's really dry. Everybody on YouTube keeps commenting if my yield monitor is calibrated. Yes, it's calibrated. I love it when you do good, everybody says something. When you do bad, you don't hear anybody say anything about yield monitor being calibrated. So, but that's what you got to expect in this world. Nobody wants to see you do good. Everybody wants everybody to fail. I hope all of our farmers do good. 273, 261, 268, 252. How good it actually can be. 240, 230, 256. So there you go. It's running about 250. I'd say that's pretty damn good corn. For new corn that I've never tried. With no hardly any nitrogen, 120 pounds of nitrogen, and I planted it at 38,000. So there you go. Sometimes you don't have to put as much nitrogen out as you think you have to. It's averaging 205, 206 right now for it would have built up a lot higher, but stopping it, like I said before, stopping and starting, opening up fields, it just kills your starting average because you're constantly stopping, backing up, it doesn't build up as high. So, and the problem with this farm is there's a bunch of little fields, so I open up a bunch of fields. You don't have them long stretches where you can just roll and keep it built up. But overall, it's still going to do over 200 bushels to the acre. Very happy. All right, there you go. Happy Sunday. This is some very impressive corn, I will admit. A few more raindrops, so I just about got a bin on. I'm gonna load that Peterbilt, roll the tarp, call it a day. It is Sunday. I figured I'd at least get the field open and do something. So there you go. Just got the truck loaded. Starting to get a drizzle. So I got it loaded in time. But look, I mean, 38,000. And they pollinated all the way to the tip. I mean, look at that. All the way down. I mean, they're so close together. Look at that. Nice big ears. And this is right beside the driveway. So it's not a fluke. And the plants are as tall as me. And look at them ears. I mean, that's just pollinating all the way to the tip. Look at that. And look how close they are. Yeah, look at that. Very close together. I planted 38,000, and that's what it, and that's right here. So, and that's on the hard edge of the driveway. Equally as good when you go inside. So, I don't know what I can't remember what the actual number is, but I know it's 112-day axis corn. First year I ever tried it. Very impressed with it. I mean, look, I'm right here by the truck. Same result. Big, long ears. Look at that. Pollinated all the way to the tip. Very beautiful. Beautiful corn. I'm going to take this bad Peterbilt up to the shop. We're done for today. So, just wanted to show you what, I mean, it's new corn to me. Show you what it's capable of. And, I'm very impressed with it. Let's see. All right, so I got the load loaded. We finally got some rain. It's raining right now. It's not raining hard, but we're getting a little steady drizzle. Helped soybeans out big time. So I just got the final tally on my farm, 68.35 on a drought year, went 191.4. I was hoping it would go over 200, but the back two fields, 3 passes on each inroad towards the woods, the deer had totally annihilated that corn. It was pretty much grass. They had just ate it down completely. So, and that brings, when you're cutting through there and you're cutting 0, and I leave the header down for insurance purposes, I just don't pick it up and say screw it and just cut the stuff that's tall. You gotta leave the head down because everything goes off of our John Deere app through the insurance company. So it brought I was running over 200, and when I hit that backfield, it just brought it down. So it is what it is, but 191.4 on a drought year, I'll take that. It's close enough 200 that I'm happy. But that's what the 68.35 did on that farm. I have 68.35 on the home farm, and it doesn't look like there's any deer damage hardly at all on that. I got like 7 little fields with it, and then I got half of a big field before we switched over to 6606, 116-day decob. So it'll I think that's going to produce really well. But you'll see that right now we're cutting axis 112-day, and it is doing really good. First year I ever planted it. It's doing great, looks good. Drought year, but I knew to plant it on that farm to give it an honest review. So I'll probably do 50, 60 more acres of that next year if it does as good as I think it's going to do. So there you go. Like, subscribe, share. It's opening day of football. So I'm going up here they built a new Dollar General in here, and they got $5 packs of pork chops. And I have been getting them, and they are really good for as cheap as they are. They're better than the other places. So I'm going to go get some and some other crap and make some food. The boss lady's still in Ohio, so I'm going to watch football and eat. I mean, I'm not going to eat like Mike eats, but I'm going to eat. So, see you later.